Well, it wasn't even me who came up with it. It was my assistant who was like 18 at the time. You know, I was trying to come up with like an ad campaign, and we toyed with the idea of like LA's hippest attorney, but that seemed kind of dated. So he thought of LA's dopest attorney, and I thought it was great because I like the double entendre of the, you know, the best and the drug connotation, so. I think that the LA's dopest attorney is somewhat reflective of my personality, like my legal and regular personality. Basically, my views are based upon the harm principle and the idea that as long as you're not harming another individual, that your actions should not be made criminal. I obviously will admit that I have used marijuana very frequently in the past, but I'm not commenting about the present.
I'm from the conservative side. I'll be honest, when I first started here, I was just looking for a gig, but working with Allison, I finally figured out like what exactly medical marijuana is.
Most of the crimes that you'll see in the United States, and particularly Los Angeles, relate in one way or another to drugs.
You know, something that maybe comes even before the First Amendment. We have a right to free thinking, and we have a right to alter our consciousness. I don't see how it should be a criminal act to facilitate someone altering their consciousness. That doesn't seem to be a crime. Yeah. A crime is something that's worthy of moral condemnation. Yeah. And altering consciousness without harming an individual, another individual, is not criminal.
I want you to contact Allison Margolin at LA's Dopest Attorney if you need somebody who's intelligent and thinks about the issues and is a great criminal defense attorney. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
When she gets focused in court, she's amazing, but outside of court, she is scattered completely.
Allison is kind of quirky. She's funny.
So she was telling me the other day about a United States attorney who, you know, thinks that she really just fell off the turnip truck. And we're talking about it, laughing about it, because a lot of people feel that way about her, and they're surprised when she wins.
I think it was, you know, she was kind of bred into it. Her mom was a criminal defense attorney when she was born. Her dad is still a criminal defense attorney. There's a lot of interesting things going on in this office. I mean, just with the whole family dynamic with, you know, an ex-husband, a husband, a mother, a daughter. You know, it's an interesting little situation, I guess.
We pitched a fictional show based on like kind of my life and my, you know, practice. And then after the LA Times article came out, this one we got attached to a writer, and we pitched it to like 10 different networks, but we didn't sell it. And then we tried to pitch it as a reality show, but unfortunately, like when I got pregnant recently, they were about to buy it and they decided not to. Today we have a medical marijuana case, and it involves an individual who was accused of cultivating marijuana and possessing it for sale.
What they're trying to say I did was, they're saying I grew too many plants. It was legal for me to grow up to 12 plants, but they said that I was growing more, and they didn't believe the patients that I had. So that's what we're here fighting for right now, to see if they can verify the patients that was under my care. No, I'm not too concerned. I know I have a good lawyer behind me right now, and she's going to handle the situation.
The prosecution is uninterested in being filmed because they don't want to have the public realize that they're vigorously prosecuting marijuana cases, because unfortunately that's what primarily funds police departments. Was there anything that was said after that discussion that would indicate to you what, as a police officer, how you're supposed to handle, let's say you come upon a medical marijuana dispensary, what were you told you were supposed to do in that instance? Are they enforcing federal or state law? The state law allows doctors to recommend or approve of marijuana use, but not prescribe it per se. So in the case of dispensaries or large marijuana grows, even in the state of California, the federal government continues to prosecute. Isn't it true that you didn't even consult or go to the Los Angeles Medical Caregivers Group to see whether or not Mr. Allen was growing for them? I can use the fact that people relate to me well to really understand their defenses and understand their stories, and then I can articulate that pretty well to the judicial system.
She is the dopest attorney, and she's out there getting everybody out for cases. I'm pleased to see that.